Okay, wasn't that great? This is a review from the Detroit Bureau. It's a very flattering review for the Endurance. And this guy actually says he wishes he would have bet on Lordstown Motors early. So finally some decent press coming out. Okay, this is a second piece from Reuters, and it involves the tax credit being available for commercial leases starting in 2023. So this is very favorable for Lordstown as well. Lordstown had mentioned that they might actually be going with a full lease program on the Endurance. We'll have to see how that shakes out. Now, this next piece involves the Department of Energy, and they're finally fleshing out the requirements to get the $7,500 tax credit and the other credits going on. And I would remind you, for fleet users leasing, getting a $7,500 tax credit, of course, all the other models Lordstown Motors is producing for Foxconn will also be included in this with U.S. assembly. Now, coming up in this next section is the Lordstown Motors military vehicle. And I want you to take a look at this, because what it is really is a three-row SUV. And the reason I bring it up is, number one, this was on the charts for being the second vehicle by Steve Burns to be produced at Lordstown Motors. But under the new tax credits, I do believe if Lordstown Motors wanted to make this vehicle, and I do believe it's in the works, it would qualify as well for the tax credits. There's some question as to whether the Tesla Model Y is going to qualify because of the seating arrangements, and evidently a three-row capacity is needed for the tax, the credit, environmental credit. By the way, this is on the Endurance skateboard, and they consider it to be modular the way they designed this particular model. As our executive suite comes up here, what I meant by modular was that is built on the Endurance skateboard, and it is a body that will clamp on top. So that's what you have, and that again, so you could have the Lordstown Motors van, the Endurance pickup, and the three-row SUV, all made in America, all qualifying for tax credits. Now, I want to get into a couple things from messages from the executive suite here. All right, this clip here involves the termination of the joint venture, and there's some noise made on Reddit, which is full of Elmer Fuds and FUD bots. You shouldn't pay attention to anything there. People talking about the demise of the joint venture. This is a statement from Lordstown Motors. The EV program and future vehicle development are expected to take place within LMC. Remember, they're under investigation by the DOJ and the SEC from a phony investigation from Lordstown Motors Point 1. This is all lawyered up, okay? Maybe not as clear as we'd like it to be, but it's certainly clear to me. This new agreement is actually better for Lordstown, and I do not believe the terms are going to change that much. As you can see here, Lordstown Motors, as per my flow charts and other visual aids, is key to Foxconn's move into battery electric vehicles. And this is all going to pan out. You're going to see, guys. Now, this next piece comes from the Consumer Electronics Show. I believe the Endurance is there right now. I believe this is dated the 22nd or something like that of December. Foxconn's preferred vehicle development partner for North America. That is how Hightower described the new relationship with Foxconn at the blurb for this particular presentation of the Endurance. Yeah, again, SEC and lawyered up. Everything is lawyer speak that comes out of Lordstown Motors. And I can tell you that this is, they couldn't even utter this unless there was, grand significance to this. And I think it shows you that Lordstown Motors and Foxconn are in a marriage, and they're going to make it work. And they got a lot of kids coming out. You saw all the Foxconn vehicles that are going to come out. I've just gone over 3 endurance vehicles here. Good press, good reviews. Everything is really looking good for Lordstown Motors for the new year 2023. And I think I can't wait for the next earnings call. Last segment, this is the lockout period for Foxconn with the new partnership agreement stock investment. I'll remind you that they have agreed to rubber stamp board seats, and so they're not going to conflict with any decisions Lordstown Motors makes at the board level with whatever the stock amount. In my opinion, you're going to have to do your own DD on that. So they've got 9.9% prior to CFIUS approval on the direct foreign investment. After that, they can go to 19.9% of the outstanding stock. And this is without stockholder approval. And then to get past that to 24%, they need the stockholder approval. And this is ownership by any division or association of Foxconn. And guys, you got to do your own DD on this, but this provides at maximum a 24% ownership by Fox, which they will not short or sell, which will put a floor on the stock price and foil the shorts, in my opinion. Guys, I wanted to do a nice calm video for the new year after all the partying and hopefully not too bad hangovers. This buy me a coffee is new request from a viewer. Good luck in the new year. This is MXUX.